show you what the completed ride looks like, and some other smaller things I did off stream too, just to kind of help complete a few things, or work on a few things that I didn't maybe think that I didn't think would be quite as exciting to see. So let's go ahead and pop into the game here. I got it loaded up. And I forgot to change it over here on Streamlabs. Let me go ahead and change that real quick so you guys can see it. I think I might just keep my camera right there, because with Planet Coaster really doesn't cover up anything. So, yeah, there we go. So here is the completed Thunder Falls. So the station really didn't change much at all. As a matter of fact, I don't think it changed anything on the station itself. But as we move down this way towards the entrance here, you actually will see there is some new fencing down here. Got some more bushes, things like that. I really didn't have any idea of what to do here, and I think this fence kind of makes sense. I don't really want people jumping over and right into the ride here. It's not a great idea. So I'm also thinking I might need to extend this fence down just a little bit to the bridge here, so that they actually have a support here. But you can see here, all of it's now, bushed up, stuff like that. It's a little sloppy, I'll be honest with you. And maybe this is an area that was kind of neglected for a little bit, and maybe now we're just, they're just kind of realizing that now, and maybe they need to come back in here and work on it a little bit more. Also did some rock work here. Technically, there is no barrier between here, but it would be kind of hard to climb over these rocks to get to the ride. I mean, I'm sure someone could do it, but fair enough. And then down here, I just kind of bushed in this area. I'll probably add a few more trees and stuff like that, but I don't quite know what I'm going to do here yet. So because of that, I didn't want to cover up all this with trees, and then all of a sudden have to remove a lot of them because I want to put something else here. So yeah, if you look here, we actually have our temple still. If you were here last year, the power outage happened after this, so this was all auto-save, so this is still our work. Really, the only thing I lost was these kind of bushes in here, so we went ahead and added these bushes in here. I did go ahead and raise the cliff side here, so if you're actually going from a guest point of view, I won't go on a Tedget cam, but if you look to kind of down here, you can actually see that, yeah, pretty well you don't see anything, which is kind of what I wanted. I didn't want to have the ride too spoiled, but maybe kind of develop through the story of the museum here and things like that. But no, I think it actually looks really nice, especially when you get out here. Merchandise store. Still haven't put any photos in the photo section yet, but I think I do like how the merchandise store is now. That's pretty much all it was to kind of finish Thunder Falls. We actually come over here on the back side of the ride here and kind of show you what that is like. Looks very nice on here. I do quite like how the falls are looking. And actually in the backstage area, it's a little more obvious than not, but you do have our big crane that we did build last time. I do quite like how that looks. Pretty proud of how it turned out too. It actually looks like it has two cranes on it, so they actually can have multiple attachment points to the card itself. I did add a few fences back here, just to kind of block it off from, make sure that no one's trying to climb up this cliff here. Got a few garbage cans back here, because I figured they would have some sort of garbage. I did start doing a little bit of a maintenance truck back here. I didn't know what else to put on the truck, so I kind of left it blank for now. But yeah, it's a good maintenance area. There's a tunnel here that actually would lead back up to the road here. Might be right up here. But I'm also thinking I might just bring the tunnel around and actually have an entrance here, so they didn't have to dig as much out. So it makes a little bit more sense to me. And then if we go into the cave here, didn't really do much on this one. We do have the kind of the inside statue here with the golden arms. Just kind of give you a little bit of a story. I don't really know what the story would be exactly on this one. But also, I realized last time, I don't think I took you inside the control room at all. So here's what the control room looks like, and you actually can see that we have quite a few. I can't remember who makes these. This is a Theme Maker's Toolkit item, and I'm pretty sure it's Shunt. Whoever makes that, they're amazing. But yeah, they make some really good stuff like this, and I thought it would be appropriate. If we set the game in motion here, you guys can hear the water going by. Let me turn the game audio up just a little bit. You actually can see we got a raft coming through here shortly. You kind of can see that there's actually quite a bit of like a line of sight here, especially in the cave. So I think it'd make a lot of sense to actually see the raft coming through here. It's a pretty wide. I used the wide path, and I didn't know how that was going to work, but I think it looks rather nice. yes, you would know there's a control room here, but I think with the double panes of glass and kind of how it's angled, I don't think you'd be able to see anybody up here. I do have an archer back here, just so that we can see kind of scale-wise. This would also have been in like a security area, so they'd have multiple cameras around, so that they can see, you know, if someone's trying to jump off or not. And then if you look back here, this actually is a little cave here, and this door actually leads into the museum back over here, just at the entrance, right next to the big statues here. So that's pretty neat. And then if we float on down the ride here, if I can figure it out, there it is. You guys can see here, if you guys weren't here last time, we did have this little crash scene. There is a plane prop still spinning. Let's set that to stationary. So now that should look just like a plane's prop just sitting there. So I thought about this last time. You really can't see that engine, actually, can you? Let me actually pull this out just a little bit more so you guys, so that, you know, guests can see it. That didn't work out at all. Let me try that one more time here. And that's where it's going to stay. So now when that stops spinning, you'll actually see kind of the, yeah, you guys see it a little bit better. I actually kind of like this scene, and I remember I even took the time a little bit, and if you look at it from this angle, you actually can kind of see where the plane came down and cut the bushes away. I like how that looks, and I like that just a little detail. It's not a whole lot, and it was really easy to do. But I think it adds a little bit more story that, yes, there was a plane that crashed somewhat recently here. And then you got the landing gear and some cargo and parts of the wing and stuff like that here. And as you flow on the river more, you actually get down to the temple where we finish it up. A lot more green on this side, not a whole lot of color. But I did try to incorporate some of that bamboo just to kind of break up that green a little bit. And I think that worked out pretty well. So that's pretty much all we've done on Thunder Falls here. That's pretty much all I want to do for right now. I don't know, the fencing I'm still kind of iffy on because it kind of looks out of place. So I might have to try to maybe kind of curtail it down this way, just kind of bring it down at an angle until it disappears behind the rocks here, and extend it to the bridge here. But I think this you know, is a good way to kind of finish that off. If you guys had just joined us a little late, the last couple of weeks we've been working on Thunder Falls back here. We actually got that completed. If you guys want to rewind, at the very beginning of the episode, I kind of show you what we've done. So at the beginning of this episode, the first kind of 45 minutes or so, we did work on the seating area right here. Looks really nice. This is kind of a generic sitting area, nothing crazy about it. But I did wanted to break up this plaza a lot because it was just a huge slab of concrete and brick. So I think, you know, adding this seating area really broke it up, added a little bit more color to it, and added some functionality and some benches and things like that to this area, which I think this area was lacking a little bit. And then we started working on our pub here, and I think the front facade of this pub is looking really nice. We do have the functional restaurants in there, so that's all good. We need to fill in these little grass areas here. But this is kind of what the basic building of the pub is going to look like. You'll enter here, and then you actually can go in and get your food. And as you work your way around back, we actually have started on our patio here. And you kind of get the idea of this is going to be a little bit more of a party area. There's going to be facades along here, so you'll be kind of almost like a little enclave here. Then we'll put our stage here. We'll put our bar back here, which will probably be next episode. And we're going to finish off the molding here. We'll put some more windows up just to add a little more deck. Alrighty, guys, I am back. Let's pop the game back up here. I went upstairs, and I went and I ran into one of our family farm. It's about a 45-minute drive here. Pick up beans, and if you don't know what they are, they're like green beans. You know, there's something called a half runner, and they have like a little like seam in them, and you break them apart. That's what they've been doing all day. They've got 1 bushel done, and we got 3 bushels. So we've had them for. I got home at 11, so they have them for about 5 hours. They got 1 bushel done. Yeah, it's a lot of beans. So, yeah. But speaking of which, we are now. Funny enough, I say it. The objective here is get to the farm. That's pretty funny. Maybe this is the second bean run of the day. So it's a little bit different bean run, but let's do this. Oh boy. It's already down 10%. That's not good. Well, let me walk over there and hopefully we can, this is the save the bean run. That's what it's got to be. There it is. I'm trying to take all the light, the tanks around here, and then we can, while we walk up here at least. Man, they don't like us up here for some reason. There might be a bit of collateral damage, I'll be honest with you. But if he's torching me and not the fields, that's better. It's an LRM-60 carrier. That's not good. Go after that guy next, please. I didn't miss that guy, but didn't take him out. Well, we got here before half the farm was killed, and that's pretty good. The only thing I wish they would drop us a little bit closer to the farm so that we could have protected more of it. There we go. Has anybody seen the market stall around here? So we can. We ordered some beans. I don't know where exactly we would pick them up at. We'll have them shipped. That is fine. We'll have somebody drop. We'll have the drop ship just park there, and we'll come pick them up later. I'll tell you right now, I don't know which was longer, walking into the city or driving back home. I'm gonna guess probably walking there is gonna take a lot longer. Just, I don't know if just the speed has just been killing me. I don't know why. That's one thing about this game, though. You start with the super fast mechs. Fair enough, they're not that heavily armed. All right. Oh, I guess we can't go that way. I forgot we're actually taking on Red Inferno now. Forgot about that. I mean, I know that was kind of the goal, but you know, kind of forgot what exactly they were doing here. All right, let's take this guy out. That was quick. All right, let's back up because I think it's going to get critical. Or not. All right, it's just smoking. All right, that works for me too. Yeah, I hit that red wall and I felt like they shut down my mech. I'm like, what in the world's going on? But no, it's just out of bounds, I guess. We have to walk along this road. That's okay, though. course, if you came around a corner and saw this lance of mechs, I would probably turn around too, I'll be honest with you, but... Come on. Do 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 do. Well, this definitely is a city here, so that's pretty good. So what we got going on here? I think this is going to be a trap, isn't it? I don't know that for certain. I've never played this one. But I feel there might be a trap here. And we're tearing out a bunch of street lights, which is not ideal. But... this is, I think... oh, here we go. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Ooh, the triple F burger. Sounds amazing. Let's slow down a little bit, just let my gas catch up, because I have nope. Sounds like I have no idea what's going to be in 400 meters. I don't know what's going to happen. I'll just pinch my finger in my joystick. That didn't feel good. I'm fine though. It's almost like they set this town up. Surprise! That doesn't surprise me in the least bit, I'll be honest with you. So that means there's only 2 mechs down here. We take these 2 out first, and then we turn around. That's exactly what we do. That was quick. Dude, if you're just going to stand there, I'm going to hit you with an AC-20 in the head. You have a feeling they kind of figured out what we were doing and kind of set us a trap. That doesn't surprise me in the least bit. That should have been a headshot then, with an AC-20. I think they only give the special, like, you know, special things like that for headshots, so it's pretty good. I almost blew off the whole torso and arm of that commando in one shot with that AC-20. I also don't think in this game that they don't think you'll have assault or heavy, or like real heavy assault mechs by now. I mean, 350 tons is a lot to bring, but oh, I've lost the arm already. That sucks. Where's that medium at? Go ahead and take them out. His AC-10 is damaged. Oh, take it back. It's destroyed. Alright, let's get all these helicopters out of here now. I mean, I could almost could have told you this was going to be a trap. But, oh well. We almost have all of them gone, though. Once again, I don't think they expected to have us have an Atlas with us or some really heavy assault mechs. I just don't think they do, but you know, that happens. We have 2 left. Hopefully there's not too much more here, but we'll see. I know they're over here somewhere. As to where, I'm not sure. I don't see them anywhere. That's not ideal. I swear I saw them over here. Maybe I didn't. There's one of them. Maybe I did see him over here. Maybe they just don't want to show up. There's one gone. One more left. I think it's just another tank. But where he's at, I have no idea. There he is. I don't think we're quite going to be extracting from there because this gives us a waypoint. It doesn't actually give us the extraction symbol. I get the feeling we might not be extracting from there. Could be wrong, but yeah, I got a feeling that was not going to work out like that. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. We finally got to the port, though. It's always nice. I don't see any of them. Oh, eliminate all enemy mechs. All right, then. And there they would be. So what we got here? I think at least one assault mech. What do you think? That's Marauders. I mean, that's a pretty decent sized mech. Thunderbolt. Let's take that guy out there first. Where my lance is at, but they do not want to move up. Alright, we're about to lose that other arm, which is not ideal. But if we do, that's okay. But not ideal. I got a feeling I was going to be up here by myself, which is not good. Is my AC 20 jammed? What do we... There it goes. I've lost a leg, I think. That Marauder is now dead. Hunchback's got to go next. Man, this Atlas is hurting a bit. I think they've damaged the AC-20, which is not good, but... I really don't want to have to start this mission all over again. That would absolutely suck. Alright. And then it looks like there's a blackjack left. I thought there was one more. There's a thunderbolt around here somewhere. There he is. Let's just take out the blackjack first. And we can worry about the thunderbolt here shortly. Alright, last one. I've got one AC-20 shot left, which is not ideal. I hit him with it at least. Trying to get behind all my mechs, which, fair enough, not ideal, but I want to have, if we can take him out and get this mission done, I can repair mechs afterwards. I can repair everybody else. Yes. All right, I think we made it. Okay, that was a fight and a half, but we made it. So that's good. That's good. I think that one might be part of the best bits there. That was I usually try to put the story missions in there. So yeah, I mean, when there was nobody in that city, I gotta feel like, yeah, this is gonna be a trap. They've evacuated, or they forced everybody out, and then they're just gonna drop a bunch of mechs around us. I kind of figured that, but oh well, we took them out pretty quick though. Maybe that might actually get us to the next level. Maybe we can get an next story mission, get 2 done at once. That would be insane. We'll see though. I don't know how that's gonna work, but we'll see. Right. See this? We just got a Marauder. How in the world we have a Marauder? I have no idea, but we got a Marauder. We also got an Ultra 8 Autocannon 5 and an Center Range PPC. And with nothing else, because I think we forgot to negotiate. Well, no, we didn't really forget to negotiate. We just didn't negotiate. Or we just told them we just want money.